penalty of the game going to an Italy blocker for a direction.
There's actually 2 Italy blockers in the box. One of them was a direction. I didn't see the other call. And now an England skater going on a back block and another Italy skater.
That's the jammer for Italy. So we've got a power jam and nearly as many skaters in the penalty box as there are on track.
Maybe Smashy Boy knows what the jammer penalty was. Smashy Boy, our Crackerjack producer today. We forgot to introduce him this morning when we were doing our introductions.
So Rogue is racking up the points. Rogue, no stranger to wearing the star for England roller derby, has played at previous World Cups for England.
Dozen points on the board. Oh, I got the whistle bleed. I thought the jam was called off.
No, we are sitting back to back with track 3 just behind a curtain from us, so it gets a little confusing at times. So Italy jammer Diletta is still on the initial pass. Star in hand now at the back. We have had a star pass to the pivot, thanks Smash. Alley Cat with the last line of defence up at the front, but that star has gone to Psychedelic Cat coming around now looking for a scoring pass. And Grove pulls off the jam.
Jam is called off with 20 seconds left on the clock. Let's get those tallies. 16 points on the board. 4 scoring passes complete. First lead change here in jam number 1, as is usually the case. High score in jam number 1, as is usually the case. Sometimes there's no score.
Sometimes there is no score, but that was a big first jam for England. That is going to feel really good for England. It'd be interesting to see what Italy come back with now.
3:14 on the jammer line for England roller derby is Lucy, and 23 on the jammer line for Team Italy is not on my roster. No, quick quad quack. Triple Q? Can we say triple Q?
We're going to have
or
to
is that disrespectful?
So we have got a blocker in the box for England roller derby. That is Party, and another blocker taking a seat in the box. But Lucy has picked up lead jammer for England. Quid Quad Quack is out of the initial now, so Lucy looking to pick up as many points as possible. I was just about to say, will England run it and clear the box, but they have opted to call the jam.
So 4 more points on the board for England, brings them up to 20, and Italy yet to score. Looks like number 56 heading out the jammer line for England roller derby. That is Dixie, and they are going up against number 718, Deadly Bet.
So small pack on track, 2 blockers for England, 3 blockers for Italy.
As many refs as skaters on the track.
Yes, and that is the first lead jammer of the game for Italy and Deadly Bet. Dixie now looking for offense help, but the floor gremlins have taken Dixie. Shown to the outside. Star is in hand now. And little spin move, gets past that last blocker, and initial pass is completed for England.
Getting close to out of play at the top of the pack, but no call made. Italy, let's get the tallies. Italy gets 3, their first 3 points of the game, their high score. First time England held scoreless.
So our CC Mouthguards penalty box is empty at the start of this jam as Pip and Hannibal take to our WFTDI jam line going into jam 4.
So in jam 4, still no repeat jammers yet. Both teams going to have at least 4 jammers in their rotation. Poor Slovenia, they only had 3 jammers their whole time.
Oh my goodness, England have got quite a deep jammer rotation. That was a beautiful block out from Lily Gaskell there on Hannibal, using Party Pants, the shirt whip, to stay in bounds.
Really bottled up. Oh, star pass for Italy, so lead jam is close to them, but at least they're
Open
first
for
out.
England. So interesting choice from Italy to pass the star with lead still open. So shuts that jam down and England can't score. Great awareness.
Our first scoreless of the game. Smashy Boy giving me the thumbs up. Keeps the score at 20-3.
So our first repeat jam now, as you said, we've got 22 and 0-1-2-2. So it's Rogue and Diletta. on our WFTDI jam line.
Here we go. Penalty box is empty. We got 80 wheels and blazing.
So Rogue pushing up on that wall at the back. No offensive help for Rogue England, putting 4 blockers on defense.
Italy's now got one skater playing the wrecking ball. That's Mackie Maniac trying to mix things up with the England wall. Rogue forced outside, has to re-engage from the WFTDI jam line.
It's a dangerous game, giving Rogue a run up.
Italy loses their pivot to the box.
So, but that is almost sort of 45 seconds into this jam. Rogue Runner has picked up lead. Pack hasn't even gone past turn 2 yet.
Rogue 2 for 2 from the jammer line.
Deletta now with Star in hand at the back, trying to find space on the inside line.
And no pivot to pass it to just yet. Now there's some pivot help coming if needed.
I don't know if you can hear, but the crowd are chanting "Deletta, Deletta." Some encouragement for the Italian jammer.
Penalty coming in. I think it's a forearm.
Yep, that's going to one of the Italy blockers.
Oh, it's blocking with the head.
Oh, don't see that one very often.
No. Saw it on a jammer on Thursday.
Yeah, not very often called on blockers.
Star pass. The new jammer of record for Team Italy is number 43. Again, second star pass. Second time Diletta has passed to Psychodelicate. But the jam is called off before any points can be tallied for Italy.
16 points up again. That's Rogue's second 16-point jam in the game. 32 points after 2 jams is not a bad.
No, and
not a bad total, is it?
And they're both psychodelicates. Though both of the 16-point jams are no, I'm
Rogue.
Sorry, are Rogue.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, so England repeating jam number 2 with 3:14, and is Italy doing the same? Yeah, rematch of jam number 2. Looks like it's going to be a 5-jammer rotation at this point. Still early on in the game. We might get some relief jammers later. Out of position is the call on the Italy pivot, and lead jam goes to 3:14 Lucy.
Lucy played in the first World Cup
for
for England, and then
in 2014.
2011.
Oh, 2011. Yeah, right.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Great job by the England coaches on the sidelines, just giving hand signals, very clearly communicating with the skaters what they want the action to do. Direction of play penalty coming in sends a party to the penalty, to the Sisu mouthguards penalty box.
So 2 blockers for England. Pivot, Lily Gaskell released from the box now. And Star is out for Italy in the hands of Quid Quad Quack. And jam called off.
11 points tallied by England roller derby, brings them up to 47. And again, no score. Italy's only scored in one jam, the one jam where they had lead.
Yeah, a fairly commanding lead so far in this game for Italy, but it's early days. We're only 10 minutes into the game, so anything could happen.
New jammer on the line for Italy. First appearance for number 5, Kill B, sporting the spangled helmet cover.
And 5-6 Dixie for England. Very quick lead jammer off them up for Dixie.
Dixie's 1 for 2 on the jammer line. Kilby out on the initial. Big 3-wall at the top of the pack. Let's see what Dixie could do.
Did Kilby manage to get any points?
Yeah,
in that
I'm
jam?
seeing 2 fingers held up by the jam ref.
Oh, and there's a late call at the end of this jam. That's a back block penalty going to Kilby. So obviously coming into the back of the pack hot, trying to get some points before Dixie could call off the jam.
And apparently we had a score adjustment in jam number 6. It was 13 points, not 11, because the 2 points here brings it up to 51.
Ah.
And Who do we have on the jammer line?
That's Miss T Maven on a power jam for England. Miss T Maven, highest total points so far for England with 186 across both games, and also scorer of England's highest single jam score at 27 points.
Kilby starting from the penalty box. Did you see the penalty that sent Kilby to the box? It was a back block. Thank you, Smashy boy.
So Maven with the spin on the outside line, picks up the first 4 points.
First appearance on the jam line from Misty Maven this game.
Yep.
So as soon as I say they've got the rotation set, they mix it up.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to put a jammer out on a power jam, they're all great, but Maven being the highest scoring jammer so far.
Maven out of Denver by way of Gotham.
Yes. I remember Maven skating for Gotham. Skates for them now. I
do too. 11 points on the board brings England roller derby up to 62. Italy still sitting on 3. The S1 Life Visor helmet, the first helmet made for roller derby. Next level protection, S1 helmets and pads, protecting roller derby since 2006. Visit s1helmets.com.
So slightly different jammer matchup now than we've seen before. We've got number 2-2 Rogue for England, but that is 0-0-4 Hannibal, who has jammed but not against Rogue. So
mixing up the rotation, see if the vicissitudes of fortune will follow.
Yes, both teams have made little tweaks to their jammer rotations.
Forearm penalty coming in. Who's leaving?
Oh,
it's the Italy jammer.
So Rogue on a power jam.
6 leads in a row for England, and 8 of 9.
That's not bad so far, is it?
Could be worse.
Could be.
if you're England.
Yes.
It's bad if you're Italy.
So we've got a stringing back there. That is 5-6-7 splatter, forcing Hannibal to come back onto the track as far back as possible.
Yeah, all the way back to turn 4.
Yeah. But Hannibal has managed to get through. Ali Cat looking for a hit out right at the last minute, but that wasn't successful.
Back block coming in at the last second. Let's see who leaves on that back block. Meanwhile, 8 points scored by England puts them at 70.
That's splatter heading to the penalty box for that back block penalty.
Italy again sitting on 3 points, 70-3. Roughly a 23-1 scoring ratio. Roughly.
It's hard to get predictions for these games, isn't it? Because these teams haven't played each other for such a long time since they were completely different rosters.
3-14 against 23, a rematch of jams number 2 and 6. Different result in terms of lead both times.
So let's see how this one goes. And we have got
Italy skater to the box on a forearm. England skater to the box. Didn't see the call.
So just a 2-all there of Sudren and Penny Block trying to hold that Italy jammer up. But Lucy has picked up lead for England. So Lucy 2 for 3, two jams out of 3 leads now.
Yes.
3 for 3.
3 for 3.
Little bit of blocker penalty trouble for England there. Splatter taking the seat.
Yeah,
in the penalty
only
box
one blocker on the track, one jammer on the track. And the jam is called, freezing 3 England skaters in the Sisu Guards penalty box. All our penalty boxes are brought to you by Sisu Mouth Guards. Smash hard, skate harder. Sisu Mouth Guards has your back and your teeth. Ultra thin, battle tested, and built for bold athletes who play loud and hit louder. Trusted by derby skaters worldwide.
So we've got Misty Maven and Diletta on the jam line. Madge, the one and only blocker for England. Very little you can do in that situation, but look at that. Maven out almost as quickly as Diletta, and now doing a little bit of holding up that. Diletta looks like...
Yeah, they're both smiling.
She's having the time of her life being blocked by Misty Maven. So Penny Block now released from the penalty box. taking the long way around to the back of the pack.
Italy losing a blocker to the penalty box.
Oh, a huge hit out from Madge on the Italy jammer, but then also smashed out of bounds by the blocker from Italy. That was number 6'9", Mackie Maniac.
So this is the first jam where both teams put points on the board. Let's get those tallies.
It's like 4 for England, 3 for Italy. That's not a bad jam for England, considering that they started that jam with only one blocker on track.
Right.
And didn't get lead.
And still
got more points.
And we have our first crash course team timeout. It's being called by Team England, freezing the clock with 12 minutes and 25 seconds, our first stoppage of the first period.
Yeah, so all our team timeouts sponsored by Crash Course. Crash Course helps busy roller derby athletes increase strength, endurance and agility, conquer self-doubt and create habits of high performers to become all-stars and MVPs on the track and in life. Want to make 2-minute jams feel easy? Visit chrissycrash.com to download the free off-skates roller derby training series. Life is a contact sport. Win. Be more England roller derby. Smashy Boy has just told me that was Italy breaking a 7 jams in a row lead streak for England.
I would believe Smashy Boy.
I would believe.
Also doubles Italy's score.
Yes, yeah, they've doubled their score.
004 heading out to the jammer line for Italy, that is Hannibal.
And number 91 for England roller derby, that is Pip.
Only the second appearance on the jammer line for Pip. 004, the third appearance on the jammer line.
That is quite a wall at the back there of Lily Gaskell party.
Penalty, forearm penalty, so not lead. Lead is open for Italy. Oh, but they passed the star, our first 2-minute jam of the game.
I am ably told by Smash that 004 Hannibal has passed the star in every jam that they've been on so far, which frankly is smart play when you don't get lead. It's good shutting down.
They could have had lead though. The jammer for England is in the box.
It's that you train so hard, so as soon as those 2 whistles go and you hear lead or you see the other jammer get out, you whip the star off straight away.
Right.
And 99 times out of 100, it's the right thing to do.
But this is that one time.
This is that one time in 100 where it turns out the other jammer got a penalty.
Italy losing 2 skaters to the Sisu mouth guards penalty box.
And Pip there getting through the pack, almost holding the arms up like, look, I didn't do a forearms this time.
I like the graceful not lead jam call of the jam ref there.
Yeah.
Almost like a bird in flight.
Yes.
So, Italy jammer stuck at the back, and now the pack is in retrograde, just pushing that jammer back to the top apex.
And of course, as we said, neither of our jammers now can call the jam off. We've got Annette as the pivot time jammer. And Pip having picked up that penalty. So we've got 20 seconds left in this jam. Pip Pip has picked up a second penalty.
Missed the call. Smashy, did you catch the call on the jammer?
I don't know if that was, I saw a hand. It might have been an illegal contact because Pip had one hand down, but I'm not sure.
So 2 trips to the penalty box on this one jam for
Yeah.
Pip. Going to be a power start for Team Italy. Let's see if they can capitalize. 7-18. Deadly Bet going to try and capitalize. Only second appearance on the jammer line for Deadly Bet, but Deadly Bet has one of Italy's 2 leads.
Oh, okay. So good choice jammer for Italy in this jam. See what they can do. We've got no blockers in the penalty box, so full defense for England, but full offense for Italy.
And that last jam is the second time in a row that both teams have put points on the board. Nice. Oh, and that 4 points for Italy there now is the new high mark for individual jam for them.
Quite a lot happened in that jam then.
Indeed. Well, you get 2 minutes. You could do stuff with it.
You can do an awful lot in 2 minutes.
And the clock is stopped. We have an official review. Official review being registered by England. So 2 stoppages in a row. I would be willing to bet dollars to donuts that they are challenging the penalty on the jammer.
Yeah. Of course, Dottie, the bench coach for England, very experienced bench coach, has bench London brawling.
England has yet to pass the star. Italy has passed the star twice, 4 times, twice to a neck and twice to psychodelicat.
England have had lead in all but 2 jams.
Yes.
So, or 3, counting the last one when we didn't have a lead jammer at all. So.
Right. No lead in jam number 12. And WFTDI is the proud sponsor of the jammer line.
They are on all 5 of our tracks, I believe. 5 tracks. This is the biggest roller derby event there's ever been.
Yeah, that was told to us at the announcer meeting. The most teams, the most participants, officials, skaters.
So the outcome of that official review is that the call will stand. Pip will start this jam in the penalty box, and we have got Deadly Bet on our WFTDI jammer line for Italy.
And here we go. Oh, penalty already coming in. It's a low block. Who's leaving on the low block?
That is Alley Cat for England roller derby.
So big pack advantage and a power start, and yet England's just keeping Deadly Bet in check.
Oh, that was...
Bet gets lead.
Cut.
Oh, and now gets a track cut. The lead is open.
Yeah, and Pip, having started the jam in the box, is eligible for lead. Takes a little shirt whip off of Splatter, comes around the outside line and does pick up lead for England roller derby. And puts 4 points up on the board. Meanwhile, Deadly Bet still sitting in the penalty box.
Fairly smooth ride on the outside line. Let's see if it happens again. One blocker gets in the way. That's number 42, Phoenix. Petra Payne, trying to close that that back door.
So Deadly Bet now back on the track, and that will mean that Pip will have to get through this with minimal to no offence on this 3rd scoring pass.
Another penalty on England, another forearm. That's got Alley Cat again. Alley Cat in and out of the box this jam.
So
Pip with eyes on the jammer sees that scoring pass is about to start and says, not on my watch.
Yeah, sees the call from the bench. I think they ran a little bit to get a little bit of time run off that penalty with a blocker in the box, but not willing to take any risks, despite having an 87-point lead.
Yeah.
20 minutes into the first half of this game. Still playing quite conservatively in terms of not wanting to take risks, not trying to keep Italy off the board.
Well, and I believe the points matter in the calculus as to where you advance, although perhaps not at this time. This is the quarterfinal.
I think and I may be wrong about this because honestly the maths and the way the algorithm that's being used to calculate matchups is a complete mystery to me, but I think that will matter. So
Italy completes the initial, so England roller derby calls off the jam. 4 points puts England roller derby up over the century mark. Aces and knots on the board.
Yep. Yeah, 1-0-1 plays 1-0. And
56 for England roller derby is Dixie, and 5 for Italy is Kill B. Here we go. 1 in the Sisu penalty box.
And Dixie on toe stops down the inside line, picks up lead jammer for England.
And Italy back at full strength. Star cover off. Stealth mode. Direction of play penalty sends number 38
F-backs to the penalty box.
Oh, nice hit. Good hit by the jammer in stealth mode.
And
a star pass.
Sneaky star pass. I like that.
3rd star pass to number 43, Psychodelicat. But the jam is called before.
So 2 points in that second pass for Dixie brings their total to 6 in that jam. It's England on 107 points to Team Italy's 10, and there are just over 8 minutes left in this first period of the game.
Looking up on the big scoreboard, we can see that Team Canada is leading Team Czech Republic at halftime by a score of 225 to 28.
Yeah, nearly 200-point lead in that game. If you see us looking up and craning our necks when the camera pans to us, it's because the actual game scoreboard is directly opposite us, so we can't see for officials. But we can see the big scoreboard above us.
We got a familiar matchup, 22 versus 0122.
Rogue picks up a cut track penalty.
Lead is open for Italy.
And that is Diletta for Italy now with this power jam. Going to try and pick up Italy's third lead jam status of this game.
And England is not about it.
No, they are absolutely not willing. But as we said it, Diletta picks up lead. I've just been told we've lost the score overlay on the screen, so we will make sure that we update time remaining on the score. So Rogue is out of the penalty box now, coming round, still on initial pass.
The score is 107 to 10 currently.
Little Duke finds space on the inside with a smile, completes the initial. So now it is all on offense for Italy. Diletta calls the jam. So 3 points picked up by Italy in that jam brings their total to 30. England sitting on 107 points. The overlays come back.
Only the third time this game that England has been held scoreless. And one of those was both teams scoreless, was a no-score jam.
Wow, okay.
Maven out on the line for England roller derby, and that is 7-18 deadly bet for Italy. Not a lot of stoppages. The stoppages we've had were back-to-back in after jams 11 and 12.
So England sort of putting Maven out almost as a relief jammer in
Almost,
this game.
yeah, which is odd because Maven's like in the top 8 scorers for the tournament.
I am going to go ahead and assume that is a resting Maven for bigger games further down the line.
That's a salient idea. I like it. Salient observation.
Having watched Maven jam quite a lot over the last number of years, it's hard to imagine needing to rest a jammer of that caliber.
Right.
I sort of have it in my head that you could just put them on every jam, some of these jammers, and they'd just go and go and go. I think that's probably not the case. I think they'd probably have something to say about that.
And maybe it's also to give some of the other jammers in England's stable of jammers just more opportunities.
Yeah.
Especially on a stage this grand.
Good point.
314 on the line for England roller derby is Lucy. 23 for Italy is Triple Q. Quid, quad, quack.
Quid, quad, quack.
Tongue twister.
I tried so hard.
You did.
I tried so hard.
Power jam. England's jammer going to the penalty box on a high block. Actually, England now has more jammer penalties than Italy does.
Nice little bump out on the inside line there from Party. England getting that 2-all together, but
Italy picks up lead. Hard fought, but able to get the lead.
yeah, that took about 45 seconds to pick up lead in that jam.
Saw the outside line open, went over to skate through it, ran into somebody, saw the inside line open, went over to skate through it, again ran into a blocker, finally was able to matriculate through.
So Lucy out of the box now, star in hand, has put the star back on, now comes round on a scoring pass. Oh,
nice hit. Who was that? We put that on the highlight reel. That was number 13 for Italy with the big hit on neck.
So how many points did this lead? So again, we've had another jam where Italy got lead, but England scored more points.
And the third jam where both teams put points on the board. So the score is 115 to 16. I do see that our overlay is back.
Yep. So we have 3.5 minutes left in this half. We've got Dixie and Hannibal on our WFTDI jammer line.
99-point lead.
Good maths.
It's kind of easy when the scores are like that.
Just take it.
Thank you.
So no lead yet in this jam.
Both jammers being brought back. They're going to go all the way back to turn number 3. Let's see if now they're going to be going all the way back to the backstretch. Pivot heading to the box for England.
Yeah, that was a forearms penalty there.
They go all the way back to turn number 2. They got to get all the way through the backstretch.
I think there's some photographers sitting over there. I think they just wanted to give them some nice photos.
There you go.
Oh, Italy, thank you, Smash. I was too busy making jokes. Italy have picked up lead jammer.
Italy's got lead 3 of the last 4. First time Italy's strung 2 leads together. Italy calls off the jam. Is this our second scoreless? It is. Second scoreless jam. Other one being jam number 4. Keeping that 99-point lead intact.
So this will be 0-1-2-2 Diletta and 9-1 Pip on the jam line for our respective teams. Pivot for England roller derby, standing in the box. Now released and back on track. Diletta looking for space on the inside line, but instead of space finds penny block. Now England reforming that wall. Big hit out and recycle on Pip. That was Sacco at the back there with the recycle. I saw a lot of this in Italy's game on the first day, where one of the blockers will recycle the jammer back, but then instead of reforming back with the 3 wall, we'll one-on-one block, which was working quite well for them on day 1, but I did wonder whether when they start to come up against these much higher level jammers, whether actually that's a smart move to try and solo block. It was kind of 50-50 for them.
It's an interesting strategy. 4th time these 2 jammers have lined up against one another. Oh, no, I'm wrong. This is number 91 on the jammer line.
Well, that took 55 seconds for lead in this jam. That has now gone to Pip. But these teams obviously starting or Italy at least starting to get a measure of England.
Yeah.
Starting to hold their jammers up a bit better, starting to shrug off the offence a little bit better. We're not seeing England pick up lead as quickly as they were maybe in the first few jams of the game.
They're starting to find their stride. Although England still putting on the points, piling on the points. Italy struggling to find them. But at least position-wise on the track and defensively, much improved by the Italian squad.
So again, we've got big recycle back on our jammers.
Star pass.
Lovely, that's gone to Attribution. First star pass for Attribution in this game.
Yes.
7-1-1 for Italy. Forcing England to pull off the jam. Just going to wait for our points tally. We've got a cut track penalty being given to somebody. At the end of this jam.
And is it halftime? It is halftime.
It is halftime. So that was a great first half.
Yeah, we're going to have some statistical analysis about 3 minutes before the second half starts. In the meantime, go refill your beverage, get a snack, take care of any other personal necessities you might need, and join us here in about 10 minutes.
Thank you.
Hey, I'm Lauren Much, and I wear the S1 Lifer helmet with medium rad liners. I've always felt supported by S1. I always appreciate how they've adapted along as the sport has evolved. I trust the gear, and I love wearing S1 gear.
First rule of Sisu is, wearing a mouth guard is cool. Say the word. Sisu! Second rule of Sisu is, use a thin mouth guard, not a big old gummy one. Say the word. Sisu! Third rule, pick your Sisu style. Fourth rule, talk, breathe, drink, easily. Sisu, Sisu, Sisu! The final rule of Sisu is, unlike others, you got up to 20 times to remove it. Who's got Sisu? Sisu!
They call it a sport, but we know better. It's a symphony of dedication, grit, and heart. Tuned to one another in a composition of chaos on a stage built for progress. Athlete-driven innovation from the first whistle to the final score. Every hit, every fall, every win, every loss, every team, every season, every body. We've got you covered.
When it comes to roller derby gear that is trusted worldwide, Spank Alley has been in the game since day one, and we're still leading the pack. Our armbands are the strongest, most trusted on the market, with 3 styles that stay put through every jam, hit, and hustle. And guess what? Spank Alley jerseys are here. Ref, Pride, and Team styles. Velcro friendly, high quality, and custom made for every body type. Ready to level up? Hit us up on socials or head to spankalley.com to place your order. Because in roller derby, if you want to be the best, you better wear the best.
The S1 Lifer helmet is one size fits all for head sizes 20.5 to 23.5 inches. With our color-coded sizing liner system, you can be confident that you'll be able to create a perfect fit with the S1 Lifer helmet. Not all head sizes are the same, so size flexibility is crucial when you're looking to buy a helmet. Standard sizing liners do not affect how the helmet disperses impact energy. So no matter what size you are, whether you're an extra small or a 3XL, you can be confident that the S1 Lifer helmet will meet and or exceed current helmet safety standards. If you have a small head or you have a really big head, don't worry, we have a helmet that will fit you too. Check out our Mini Lifer or our Mega Lifer helmet, which are our smaller and bigger helmet shell options. Remember, a great fit is crucial for safety. The S1 Lifer helmet, a better fitting, safer helmet.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to game 52 of the WFTDA. Of the Roller Derby World Cup. It's been a long weekend already. To the Roller Derby World Cup 2025. England Roller Derby playing in white, Italy playing in the blue. We've got a few fun facts for you while we wait to get started. So, penalties-wise. No one really in any major trouble on either team. We've got number 17, that's Betty Burke, the captain for Italy, is on 4. And then we've got a couple of people on England and one person on Italy on 3. Everyone else is on 1 and 2. Both teams, interestingly, have 19 penalties in total by my quick adding up.
In terms of lead jammer, England has had lead jammer 14 times. Italy has had lead jammer 5 times. England has not passed the star. Italy has passed the star 6 times, which makes sense if you look at the score. In terms of jammer penalties, England jammers have had 4 penalties, including 2 in one jam. Italy has had 3 jammer penalties. There were 2 jams with no score. Those were jams number 4 and 19. There was 1 jam with no lead, and that went the full 2 minutes because there was no lead.
Because there was no lead.
That was jam number 12. Highest individual score is 16 points for England, put up by number 22, Rogue, in both jams number 1 and 5. High mark for Italy in an individual jam is 4 points, put up in jam number 12 by Hannibal.
So that ties with our Rogue being the highest total point scorer for England with 40 points. From Maths Nerds, that's an average of 13.3 points per jam. And speaking of Rogue...
Speaking of Rogue and Hannibal, here they are.
So we did clarify the penalty that we thought might have been assessed at the end of the game. There was a penalty given and then it was immediately rescinded.
And we don't know what it was or who it was assessed to.
I know it was a cut track penalty because I saw the hand signal, but we don't know who it was given to. It was a mystery penalty.
There you go. Mystery skater, at least.
So Rogue looking for space on the in, on the out, 1 to beat, and duked around that last blocker to pick up lead. First lead jammer of this half for England Roller Derby.
England, Italy jammer, star cover in hand.
The pivot currently up at the front, blocking Rogue.
Multiplayer block sends England skater to the box. Now to play at the top of the pack, they have to let Hannibal go, so Hannibal completes the initial. And Rogue calls off the jam. 3 points on the board brings England up to 125. Italy sitting on 16.
So, as we said in the first half, England clearly very focused on the points differential rather than taking the opportunity to clear the penalty box and possibly let Italy put points on the board.
White 314 is Lucy, and blue 23 is Quick Quad Quack. Just say it slowly.
Slowly.
Don't say quickly.
Huge hit to the outside from Lily Gaskell up there with Evans, the only 2 blockers on track for England.
Italy losing a skater to the box now as well, to the CSU Mouthguard penalty box, and lead jam awarded to England.
So one of our blockers, Rollo, being released from the penalty box. F Bats now being released as well. So full 80 wheels on track. Both jammers now out of the pack. Lucy has lead and...
has already scored. Now that was a scoring pass for England and an initial pass for Italy.
I was going to say Lucy has lead and the positional lead on the track, but at that point Lucy slowed down and the Italy jammer overtook, and I became a liar halfway through my sentence.
Score is 129-16, heading into jam number 3 of the second period here at the 2025 Roller Derby World Cup in Innsbruck, Austria, brought to you by Fearless Roller Derby.
Fearless Bruisers Roller Derby of Austria, who have done an amazing job hosting this
Fantastic
tournament.
hosts. I've had a wonderful time. I love the city. I love the league. I love everything about this tournament. Also want to give a shout out to Riggs, our track coordinator, our track lead today, and to Bob and
Dork Mistress.
Bob and Dork, yeah, our tournament head announcers, been doing bang up work getting all of us announcers sorted.
I'm pretty sure Dork and Bob haven't slept for like at least 6 or 7
Yeah, I've
days.
been seeing the chat, and they're posting at all hours. Italy loses the skater to the penalty box. Didn't see the call. One in the box for England as well, although that skater is now leaving. Lead has been awarded to Dixie.
But Kilby is only 20 foot behind. No risks being taken again by England. No chances. And just absolutely trying to shut Italy completely out of this.
So 11 squared plus 2 plays 4 squared. 133 playing 16 heading into jam number 4.
I'm living for the maths. So that's 0122 Diletta and number 91 Pip on our WFTDI jam line.
Here we go.
Slight pack advantage for England roller derby in this jam with a blocker for Italy in the box. And that will not have hurt Pip's chances of getting lead jammer.
Both teams now back at full strength as the Sisu mouthguards penalty box empties. It is an abattoir in turn number 2.
Pip's physicality at getting through this pack, just bouncing off the blockers.
Star pass for Italy, their 7th of the game. This one going to number 13. I believe it's the 3rd star pass to number 13.
Getting some offense from Lily Gaskell, picks up the 3 points. Wasn't quite able to pick up the 4th point from that last blocker, but I think 7 points on the jam. I think England will be happy with that one. Again, freezing Italy at 16 points.
Brings them up to 140. And Italy sitting on 16.
Italy not scored in this half so far, in this period.
Points have been few and far between for Italy.
And hard fought. So we've got our relief jammer of the game, Miss Team Avon, out for England roller derby.
That sounds
That's sentences you never thought you'd say.
Right.
And Deadly Bet up for Italy.
Penalty coming in. It's from the other track.
It's very confusing. I'm amazed the skaters and the officials are dealing with it as well as they are.
Maven is lead.
We've got one blocker for England. That's Ali Pat taking a seat in the penalty box.
Maven 3 for 4 on the jammer line. 1 point picked up for England. That brings them up to 141. Italy still sitting on 16. – 24 minutes and 20-some seconds left to play here in the second period.
Nice little fist bump from the jammers, Hannibal and Lucy on the jam line.
Very sporting.
Never get tired of seeing it.
Here we go. Oh, they started up
We
at that
started
jam
almost
line.
at the pivot line, yeah. England
was-
then dropping back.
I thought it was 2008 again. I'm seeing a multiplayer being signaled. And Italy losing a blocker. So I'm going to guess that that's a multiplayer.
That would have been, yeah, that was Sacco taking a seat in the box. So meanwhile, Lucy coming around on a scoring pass and completes that. Hannibal with star in hand now is out.
Stealth mode. Jam is called. England content to pick up 4.
Yeah, and take the blocker advantage going into the start of the next jam as well, with Sacco still sitting in the penalty box.
So it's 145 playing 16. They denied me my 12 squared versus 4 squared. It's 12 squared plus 1 playing 4 squared.
We shall put in a formal complaint.
22 for England is Rogue. Number 5 for Italy is Kill B. 1 in the box for Italy, so 9 skaters on the track. Oh, that outside line was open.
Yeah, and it only needs to be open for a second because Rogue is an incredibly fast skater.
Rogue stole lead.
Grabbed it with both hands, grabs 4 points.
Very roguishly.
Very, very roguishly. Just Rogue doing Rogue things.
Another 4 points on the board. 149 now for England, and still 16 for Italy, with 22 minutes and 30-some seconds left to play in the second half. 23 in blue, 56 in white.
So quid, quad, quack up against Dixie.
Nice. Say it slow.
Say it slow.
Can't go wrong. Box, sister mouth guard, penalty box is empty. All the skaters on the track. Oh, jammer penalty. It's a forearm. Power jam for Italy.
Yeah, I think we have one of the OPRs signalled a no-earned pass, but second OPR had a different view of that. So lead open, as you say, for Italy. Quid, quad, quack is looking for space on the out, but that's a formidable wall.
Yeah, Penny Block doing a great job closing off that inside line. Direction of play penalty coming in. England roller derby losing a skater to the box on the direction of play, but the jammer comes back in at least.
Yep, 1 in, 1 out in the penalty box.
I'd rather have the jammer in than out.
And that did not take very long. So, of course, lead is still open for Italy, but Dixie not eligible for lead now with the penalty in that jam.
Lead not open anymore. That star cover came off. This is going to be our second 2-minute jam of the game.
So, meanwhile, Dixie is on a scoring pass. Italy now obviously just looking to shut this jam down and either start scoring points, just get the star out at all costs.
Italy looking for the pivot, but number 516, is that 316? Gaskell saying, not on my watch. Stay away from each other. Round again because you can't call the jam, so 8 points on the board for England and counting. Italy just running.
That was some nice toe stops on the inside line. England blockers a little bit distracted by the offense.
Yeah, I think that would be a good replay if we could get a replay on that. Completing the initial pass. Oh, nice hit by number 6, spoiling that track jump. Evans there, spoiling the Italy jammers' attempt to leap the inside line.
Everybody's favourite producer, Smash, just told me this is Dixie's biggest jam of the game.
And it ties the biggest jam of the game for anybody.
Yeah, 16 points, so that ties those 2 jams from Rogue
and
early
it represents
on in the game.
Approximately 10% of England roller derby's score. 2 points picked up by Italy, which is curious. I didn't think they completed their initial. But apparently they did. They did.
They did. The jammer, there was some offense on the inside line over here and distracted Penny Block long enough for there to be just a teeny tiny little space. But that's obviously, some of these jammers, that's all they need.
Clock is stopping at 1954 with Italy's first timeout. That is a crash course team timeout.
I'm going to tell you about Vifa Skates. Vifa is a historic European skate brand crafting quality footwear since 1920, producing roller skates since the 1950s. Proudly made in Europe, Vifa combines tradition with innovation right from their Vienna-based workshop. And you can learn more about their color customizable line on their website.
Nice. What can you tell me about WIFA Skates?
Vifa, that's the one I just read.
Oh, okay. How about Double Threat Skates?
Oh, I can tell you about Double Threat Skates. They were established in 2013, and they are one of Europe's most trusted roller derby shops, owned by Kitty from London Roller Derby. Every single one of us working in the shop plays roller derby. We are cool.
They are cool, and they know what they're about.
They are very cool, and they very much know what they're about. If you are in the UK and you have any need for any skating-related equipment, you should hit them up.
All right, back on the track, number 91 and number 718.
So Pip up against Deadly Bet. Pip being shown the outside by that wall from Italy. That is lead jammer for Italy, their first lead jammer in this period. and the cheer from the crowd. I didn't need to be looking at the track to know that Italy had picked up lead. I could hear it.
Yeah, the Italy crowd is very energetic, enthusiastic. I would nominate them for the Spirit Award.
Yeah, vociferous. And jam called off by Italy, not willing to let Pip put any points on the board. So 3 points picked up for Italy, and that jam takes their total to 21. And England sitting still on 165 points. We've got just shy of 19 minutes left in this period.
Only the 5th time this game that England has been held scoreless. Kate makes a score 165 to 21.
So Misty, Maven, and Dilata having a little dance, a little waltz, so almost on our WFTDI jam line.
A do-si-do even?
Yeah, but a really slow and elegant, ethereal do-si-do.
There you go.
Not the vibe I usually associate with that. Yeah. But it is Maven who picks up lead jammer. Just feet never stop moving.
No.
Never ever stop moving. Oh, a lovely little juke round the outside, but absolutely dropped to the floor by 7-11. That's Attribution from Italy, who does pick up a direction of gameplay penalty.
Worth it. Sometimes the penalties are worth it. I'll serve 30 seconds to send Maven back to the jammer line.
Yeah. Yes, well, you wouldn't commit them deliberately, but sometimes some penalties you regret less than others.
So we got 13 squared up there on the board right now for England.
Lovely.
Forearm penalty sends an Italy skater to the penalty box. No, it's the jammer.
13 squared plays 3 cubed.
There you go. Except that 3 cubed is 27. But there you go.
Oh, all right. 21's, yeah. Oh, that's a cut track penalty on Maven.
Oh, so offsetting penalties because the Italy jammer was in on a forearm. So we're going to have the old jammer swaparoo, and we're going to have our third 2-minute jam of the game.
Maven had hands over her mouth, and I wasn't sure if it was I've received a high block or oops, oh my God, I can't believe I got, and it was the latter. It was the, oh no, I'm really sorry, I got a cut track penalty.
Star pass for Italy. Their 7th of the game goes to number 13, their favorite recipient of the star.
So Maven out of the box as well now. And we've got 5 seconds left in this jam for both of these jammers to see how many points that they can pick up. So 1 point for Italy, but Maven picks up the full 4. So 12 points up in that jam for England, despite the jammer penalty. Just 1 point for Italy. So 22 plays 177.
16 minutes and 20-some seconds left to play. Of the star passes for Italy, they've had 7 of them, and 5 have gone to number 13. This is the longest scoring streak. Thank you, Smashy Boy. Italy putting points on the board in 3 consecutive jams. Number 5 on the jammer line for Italy.
That's Kilby up against Rogue. Rogue now with 2 to beat at the front, and the out of play call comes. Rogue is released.
Yeah, they were at up the top of the pack. They were too far away. They had to let Rogue go or risk being penalized.
Yeah.
Nice hit check by number 412, Phoenix, forcing Rogue to the inside.
But I think that was Splatter with the big clear down the middle, making that an easy pass for Rogue. We have had a star pass.
Yeah, that's number 43.
It's gone to Psychedelic Cat. Prolific taker of star passes in this game.
Yeah, 3rd time the star has gone to number 43.
Fourth time.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. I stand corrected.
So yeah, Smash Boy just telling me that Annette and Psychedelic Cat have taken 4 star passes each.
Nice.
In this game.
Tallies are in. England gets 7, brings them up to 184. While we were focusing on our paperwork and our math, they ended the jam behind our backs. So 184 plays 22 with 14 minutes and change left to play. They're all started up at the pivot line. England has 1 in the box. 004 on the line for Italy is Hannibal, and 314 for England is Lucy. Here we go.
So Italy again with the one-on-one blocking after the recycle, but this time there was a 3-wall set up and waiting for Lucy.
Track cut on the Italy jammer.
So lead for Lucy and a power jam for England roller derby. So Lucy getting some help there from number 86 in England, that is Sudrin.
Jam is called. 4 points in for England, brings them up to 188.
So we are opting to freeze the jammer in the penalty box, and we're going to put Maven out to jam on a power jam start. I have seen nothing to disabuse me of the idea that we are going for a massive points differential in this game.
Yeah, only 3 power starts this game. 2 of them have gone to England.
And I think 2 of them have started with Misty Maven on the jam line as the jammer as well.
You are correct. Misty Maven's first appearance on the jammer line was a power start.
If you're looking for a points differential and you've got a power start, it would possibly be wise to put your highest scoring jammer out. But
Italy gets out of that penalty box and completes the initial pass almost undetected.
yeah, that was a sneaky one, wasn't it?
Yes. Maven only picks up 3 only. And brings England's tally to 191. Italy sitting on 22 with 12 minutes and 37 seconds left in regulation. And I doubt we're going to need more than regulation given the differential we're seeing. 56 on the line for England roller derby is Dixie, and they are going up against number 23, Quid Quad Quack. I still got it wrong. Quad.
There's only so much you can do on day 3 of a tournament. Lead jammer for Italy, and this time it is lead jammer, no penalty assessed. Lead for Quid Quad Quack, and the cheers go up in the audience. There is a lot of people very pleased to see that in this room. But Dixie is also out coming round on the scoring pass. Quid Quad Quack calling the jam from the floor. Doesn't pick up any points. We've got a back block penalty being assessed to Dixie. So this time it will be Italy's turn for a power jam start. And they are putting out Deadly Bet.
So our 4th power start of the game, each team has had 2. And did 718 have the other power start? They did.
Oh, look at that symmetry.
Love it.
England doing a good job so far of the penalty kill, getting some offense from Italy, but their offense, Italy's offense isn't.
Oh no, high block, jammer switcheroo.
Well,
and that's what happened last time there was a power start, I think.
So Dixie out, one blocker from Italy being held at the back. So the out of play call will come, and Dixie will be given a track cut penalty. Never mind.
Oh, so there'll be no lead.
No lead in this jam. Deadly Bet, already having served the penalty, will be released.
So our 4th 2-minute jam of the game, and our 2nd with no lead, harkening back to jam number 12 of the first period.
Dixie out of penalty box again. I was so busy watching the England blockers running back the Italy jammer that I completely missed Dixie coming out of the penalty box until they appeared in front of my face and went back on the track.
Haven't had a lot of action here at the top apex right in front of us. Star pass, number 43, Psychodelicat now donning the spangled helmet cover.
So Dixie with just 2 blockers to beat, and the out of play call comes because 718 has gone back to do offense for the Italy jammer, so that held the pack at the back with the England blockers.
Now the pack in retrograde all the way back to the start of the backstretch, turn number 2.
Dixie being so forcibly escorted off the track that they nearly ended up taking a seat on the Italy bench for a second there.
The narrowest part of the track there in turn number 2 on these concentric but not coaxial ovals.
That's a wordy way of saying that the outside line is slightly offset from the inside line. so the track isn't the same width all the way around.
Yeah, the ovals have the same center, but they don't have the same axis.
So that jam has been called off. Dixie managing to put up 13 points in that jam. Did that jam reach its natural conclusion?
It had to have. It was a 2-minute jam. There was no lead. Italy did not score. Italy held scoreless the entire 2 minutes.
Wow. What an effort from those blockers for England.
Smashy Boy, jam number 14 was scoreless? Yes. So our third scoreless jam of the game. Back at jam number 14. And stoppage of play here is a official review by Team Italy. And it's an actual official review. Going to freeze the clock with 9 minutes and 3 seconds to play.
So 888 elevating Derby safety standards with cutting edge technology. 888. Visit them online at 888.com.
And let's give some love to Sucker Punch Skate Shop, the biggest roller derby shop in Europe. Fast shipping, large stock, expert advice at the best price. Go to Sucker Punch Skate Shop, alloneword.com, or visit them in the vendor village.
So we should probably talk about what potentially happens next. We don't know what any of our game matchups will be. We know the winner of this game will play again this afternoon.
Yes, a quarterfinal.
In our quarterfinals, but we don't know who against. We don't have those matchups.
This is a
yet.
quarterfinal. They'll play again in the semifinal, yes? I believe.
No, it's qualifier now. This is the qualifier.
QF is qualifying.
Yeah, qualifiers this morning, quarterfinals this afternoon, semi-finals tomorrow morning.
Okay.
So our first games, the semi-finals will happen simultaneously, which I know from the point of view of wanting to watch the games is really disappointing because you have to choose one. But from the point of view of our teams and being fair, if we offset them and we have one and then
Someone
the
gets a
other,
break.
one of our teams gets a longer break than the other going
other has
into
to
the
go back to
final.
back. Yeah.
So we are being fair to our teams by having those run simultaneously. We will have a break in the afternoon, so you can pick which one you want to watch first. You can always watch the other one back if you're watching on stream while we wait for the final to start.
Huge audience here today. I just saw on the screen they were showing the stands are packed.
Yeah, it's really filled up since we started this game at 9:30. There was a decent crowd in here this morning when we started, but there was quite a lot of empty seats.
Saw last night that the whole event now is sold out. You can't. If you want to come in person, too late. If you don't have a ticket, don't bother showing up. Although Innsbruck is a lovely city.
Innsbruck's a lovely city. The weather's been beautiful this weekend. So maybe find a cafe with a table outside and watch it on the stream.
There you go.
And see some natural light.
Number 5 on the line is Kilby. Number 91 for England is Pip. We're going to find out about that official review. Meanwhile, lead jam has been awarded to Pip.
Okay, so Italy were looking for an illegal re-entry penalty to be assessed to the white jammer, and they lost their official review. That was not retained.
There we go. And you didn't really miss anything, Painbow. Just the lead being awarded to Pip. Good work by Riggs, getting the info to us quickly. 2 points on the board for white brings them up to 206. Blue sitting on 22. Ooh.
That was a nice rhyme.
Yeah.
Blue on 22.
Yeah.
And speaking of 22,
we've
got Rogue on the jam line.
Deuce is wild on the jam line. Right? 22. Oh, no, 22 playing 23.
Yeah, it's not quite as nice as 22 and 0-1-2-2, but we'll take it. 22 and 23 on the jam line, on our WFTDI jam line.
3 deuces in a tray on the jam line. Forearm penalty sending the Italy pivot to the penalty box.
So Madge with the big takeout on the inside line isn't able to be the blocker to do the run back because went out of bounds as well, but Splatter's there to save the day.
Nice hip block by 1236, Madge. Did I say it wrong? Madge?
No, Madge.
Madge, okay. And England has lead.
Again, feels like it was another jam. It was a little while to get lead for England. Not quite the straight off the jam line that we've seen a few times from them.
Took a bit of doing, but it got done.
But that scoring pass didn't take very long. That was a little duck round the outside line. Nice 4 points. We have had a star pass to Psychedelicat. Beautiful apex jump from Rogue.
Should we put that one on the highlight reel?
We probably should put that one on the highlight reel.
Dozen points on the board brings England up to 218. Italy sitting on 22. Almost a 10-to-1 scoring ratio. Another 4-point pass will make it, a 2-point pass would make it a true 10-to-1 scoring ratio.
Chloe David from France yesterday did a 180 apex jump. Started forwards, landed backwards, and then a minute later in the same jam did exactly the same thing.
Wow. 3:14 on the line is Lucy, and 004 is Hannibal. Here we go.
So Lucy not taking any chances with recycling back behind all the blockers having gone out of bounds.
Now Hannibal doing the same. Lead goes to Lucy. Penalty box is empty. All those skaters are compressed there into turn number 1. Star pass yet again.
That's gone to Achelata, so that's our other prolific star pass taker of the game for Italy.
No, was only...
Oh, no, only a couple, sorry. That's my... It's Anek was the other one that's taken a lot of star passes, wasn't it?
Only the second one for Achelata, and that was in the last jam of the first half. So Italy has number 5 out there on the jammer line, Kill B.
And Dixie for England roller derby. We've got 221 points for England, 22 points for Italy.
Wow, look at that. That's almost a 10-to-1 scoring ratio. Italy has 1 in the box. That's Madge. Italy skating with a full contingent. And Italy picking up lead.
Penny block in the box for England.
Oh, sorry.
Ooh.
Nice hit by 38 on England. F. Bats forcing the jammer outside.
No earned pass.
Quickly recovered.
And this is Kilby's first lead jam of the game.
And now both teams back at full strength. Getting around that inside line on the toe stops. Tiptoe on your toe stops.
Tiptoeing on toe stops is Dixie's signature move. Oh, that is a huge, huge hug. That was Mackie Maniac, who I think really wanted to congratulate Kilby.
High score of the game for Italy, and it represents a quarter of their points. 29 for Italy, 221 for England.
So we have number 0122 Diletta on the jam line for Italy, 9-1 Pip on a WFTDI jam line for England. Pip through, just trying to caught up a little bit on their own wall for a second, but lead going to Italy.
First time Italy has strung 2 leads together since jams 18 and 19 of the first period. Penalty coming in, didn't see the call. Back block? Italy blocker reporting.
I was just watching the action with our jammer. England jammer being a little unsure as to where the blockers were when they went off track and decided to recycle to be on the safe side. Has now completed the initial pass with the star in hand, so still no star passes on the England side.
Of bulldozing that Italy blocker to complete the initial pass. Italy gets 4. England held scoreless. .33 playing 2:21 with 3 minutes and change left to play in regulation. England held scoreless in back-to-back jams for the second time this game. Also happened in jams 3 and 4 of the first period.
So we are in a team timeout, which has been called by... I didn't see who called that team timeout, actually.
England.
England called that team timeout.
Stops the clock with 3 minutes and 23 seconds left to play.
The little dots flashing on the overlay. That would be a giveaway, wouldn't it?
Yeah, that's how. Oh, I'm on the overlay too. I was looking up at the scoreboard because I'm not always that quick.
Neck ache looking up at that scoreboard right above our heads.
So we'd like to send some love to My Roller Derby, the roller derby shop specialist in France and Europe. Also to Hellbow Skating. European leaders for roller derby team uniform jerseys and leggings made in France. Visit them in the vendor village if you're here. Also like to give some love to the Skate Good Club. Skate Good Club roller derby uniforms that work as hard as you do with 4 different uniform options and 6 different links. Skate Good Club guarantees everyone will feel comfortable on the track. Skate good, look good.
Skate Good Club, obviously the uniform sponsor for England roller derby.
There you go. So a timely announcement as well. Maven on the line going up against 7-18 Deadly Bet, and Maven picks up lead. Ending that streak of lead jams. Team Italy was just getting underway.
Yeah, 2 in a row for them. Even getting a little bit of offense from Lily Gaskell there, just trying to break up that wall, looking for space, all going back, avoiding the track cut.
Oh, no!
Backwards
Helmet
on
off.
toe stops. Who's lost a helmet?
Someone on Italy.
Oh, Maven picks up a high block penalty.
So this will go the full 2. Our 5th 2-minute jam of the game, 4th of the half.
It's the first time I've seen that in a game. I've seen people lose the caps off their knee pads before. I saw a
I've
mouth
seen
guard come
lose a
flying
truck
out.
off a skate.
Yeah,
I've seen the
I think we've
skaters-
seen that like 3 times this weekend.
Okay, star pass now
Trucks
for
coming
Italy.
off, but
New jammer number 43, the favorite star pass recipient.
oh, that was nice footwork on the inside line.
Kind of a gallop.
Yeah, little gallopy step hop thing, but it worked. Initial pass is completed, gets a little arm whip to get some speed going into the pack.
Hits the wall and comes down hard. Maven out of the box and back scoring. Psycho Delicat going to be one of the candidates for most valuable blocker with all these star passes.
Yeah,
I would say.
absolutely.
Direction of play penalty sends an Italy blocker to the Zishu Mouthguards penalty box. Tallies are in. It looks like both teams have scored. England gets 8, brings them up to 229. Italy gets 4, brings them up to 37.
Maven just having a little chat with the refs there, possibly clarifying that high block penalty.
Timeout by Team Italy stops the clock with 1 minute and 13 seconds left to play. Oh no, excuse me, that's England's timeout.
So second timeout in a couple of jams for
Yeah.
England roller derby, just having a little breather. We will have a full 3-pack advantage for England going into the next jam.
Giant Skates, home of premium roller derby and roller skate products. Find them in the vendor village or you can find them online. Also, Blood and Thunder is a roller derby inspired apparel brand since 2006. Go to bloodandthundermag.com for all the good stuff. I used to have a subscription to Blood and Thunder magazine. That was I have the whole first year. It was a lot of fun. They had a lot of color photographs, interviews of the skaters, reviews of big tournaments. They reviewed the first Dust Devil tournament.
Oh, wow. That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it was a wonderful magazine.
Yeah, I've been in roller derby for a decent amount of time now, but I think slightly before my time. Or was it mainly a US thing?
Yeah, I think so. Black Dahlia out of LA was the one who founded it. All right, jammers are lined up. 22 for England and 004 for Italy. I think we've seen this matchup at least once before.
Rogue and Hannibal. So Rogue looking for space. Another jammer that just feet never stop moving.
Italy 1 in the bin. England at full strength, and England gets lead.
Big takedown to the inside line by Penny Block there, and that jammer has picked up a illegal contact penalty. Penny Block also taking a seat in the box. Jammer and Blocker in the penalty box having a little high five with each other.
Right.
Hello, nice to see you here. Do you come here often?
It's been fun. Oh, nice move to get to the inside and then to complete the scoring pass.
Beautiful. A little skateboard push on the outside, coming out of the pack for a little bit of speed.
Yeah, I love that skateboard push.
Love
That's exactly what I thought too when I saw that. It's like, oh, it looks like a little skateboard action.
Skateboard push.
Is that a thing? Is that a term already?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's very evocative. Italy completes the initial on a sprint.
So chased down by Evans, but Evans not quite quick enough. Jam is called off.
Unofficial score because the clock has run out. England tallies 12 more, bringing them up to 241. So that Jam was 5% of their score. And no points again for Italy, leaves them at 37. Our unofficial final, a 204-point victory, 241 to 37.
I was not ready for that game to end.
Nor I, Painbow, nor I.
That was a really fun game to watch. Despite the differential in this game, that was a really, really fun game to watch. I really hope both teams had a lot of fun playing this game. We don't know who either of these teams will go on to face in future games yet, so stay tuned, keep an eye on the social medias.
Yeah. Smashy Boy did a fantastic job as our ace producer. Riggs stepping in to help us out with official reviews and whatnot. So always nice to have an excellent track lead like Riggs helping us out. Should I sign us off? Are we going to be done for the day, or you want to stick around and do a little more stats? Let's not stick around and do more stats. That's just more math. The outcome is clear. England got more leads. Italy got more star passes.
Our score is final now, so 241 points for England roller derby, 37 points for Italy. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, on behalf of Painbow, Smashing, Riggs, and Bobby Narco, we wish you peace, love, and a roller derby.